Good afternoon, YouTube, Budget Banana. Thank you for tuning into my channel. We did another haul with the prices going up, continuing almost every week. The prices are going up at the grocery stores and at the pump. It is really starting to put a crunch on us with us being retired and on a fixed income. We do definitely try to make our dollar stretch. So we did do a little bit more shopping, and we plan on doing another haul here again soon, as far as going to Walmart and to Aldi's and maybe hitting Costco and Sam's too. So I won't keep talking. We'll just go ahead and get to the video. So we're going to start with the Aldi's, and then we'll go to the Walmart, and then to the local grocery store that I was at. So at Aldi's, we got some more chili beans, chili with beans. The way people are talking, we really do need to start stocking up on things more. So we are going to amp up our pantry. And so we got 12 cans, and they were $1.19, and the flat was $14.28. We got 2 more of these because my husband did eat another one the other day, the whole thing. So I replaced the one and I added another one on top of that one. We needed some more heavy whipping cream. I put that in my coffee. Got some of these to try. That is $4.65 for 5 of those bars. Not quite as many and a little bit more pricey, but they looked really yummy. Oh, this was $1.39 for the heavy cream. Got one of these mashed potatoes from Aldi's. Haven't tried it, but I'm sure they're probably the same, no different. Those were only $1.39, and actually when we did the math in comparison to the Hungry Jack, the big box, which I will show you that when we get to Walmart, this is actually a better buy to buy this at Aldi's. We also went to the 5-quarter store before we went shopping, which is our little ritual thing to do. Randy got these, and they were on the clearance for 50 cents, and he said they were a little on the stale side. I did pick up a couple, the Snyder's. These are always really good, and these are definitely much cheaper at the 5-quarter store than they are at Walmart. Okay, moving to our Walmart. Oh, sorry guys, forgot to tell you the price of that. It was $31.19 for what I got at Aldi's, and then, you know, 5-quarter store, it was $1.75, $1.25 and 50 cents. So anyhow, moving on. We picked up another bag of this because we finished them the other night when I had made ravioli. I threw in some meatballs in the sauce. This 5-pound bag, that was $12.92. And with the cost of beef being as high as it is, this is actually a better alternative to, instead of cooking your ground beef and putting that in your spaghetti sauce, or even just meatball subs is a really good option. There's a lot of different things you can do with the meatballs instead of using ground beef. So remember to keep that as an option. Picked up a 5-pound bag of potatoes. That was $3.27. My writing is sloppy on that. Going to my niece's for the 4th of July, and I am making potato salad. We did pick up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 boxes of the Great Value macaroni and cheese at 43 cents a box. And friends, I'm telling you, Great Value tastes just as good as the Kraft macaroni and cheese. So I would buy that versus the other one. And here's the Hungry Jack potatoes that I was telling you about. You get 26.7 ounces, and that was $3.18. So you're getting more bang for your buck buying the Aldi's versus this, which we went to Walmart first. Lesson learned. You sometimes, you know, it's like, oh, next time I'll do that instead. I did pick these up. I kind of had a craving for them. These are really good with some hummus, which I didn't get my hummus from Aldi, so I'm going to have to go back to the store again. Do any of you have this problem too, where you have to go back to the store because you write out a list and then you have, it's like, ooh, you see something. It's like you get off on a bunny trail. It's like you go the other way. It's like, I want that. And then you say, oh, when I go to Aldi's, I'll pick up the other thing. Or when I get to Walmart, I'll pick up the other thing that I need to go with it. Well, I forgot to get it, so I'll be having to go back to get that before I can open that up to eat it. Moving on. That was $2.78. I did pick up some extra crispy pork seasoning to put on the pork chops. This is really good on your pork chops, I'm telling you. It's $3.50 for that. You just put that on your pork chops, or you dip your pork chops in your eggs and then put that on and bake it in the oven. It's a low mess kind of a thing, and you know, dinner's pretty much done. Open up a can of pork and beans or a can of green beans or something like that, and there's your dinner. I did pick up also the chicken one. I like to put this on my chicken too. This one was $1.64, the Great Value one. This is just as good as the Shake and Bake brand kind, but it's cheaper. If they made the pork chop one in the Great Value, I would have bought that too. Or if they had it, I would have bought it. I didn't see it. Excuse me. I'm going to make some pinto beans some night, and Randy likes to eat his with some cornbread. That is definitely not a Hispanic thing. So I like mine with tortillas. He likes his with cornbread. So, you know, I'm making him some cornbread to go with it. Sometimes it's like, he's like, you want to try it? I'm like, no, I'll stick with my tortillas. I did pick up some lightly salted rice cakes because, I don't know if any of you people watch TikTok, which I'm sure you do. I saw a recipe where they took this and they put their peanut butter on it, and then they took their low sugar or no sugar chocolate chips, melted it with a little bit of coconut, put that on top, then put it back in the freezer and made it frozen, and it supposed to taste like a Reese's peanut butter cup. But you never know. Trying to stay on a low-cal thing, so hopefully it'll work. That was $2.58. Randy wanted some of these sandwich cookies. That was $2.58. We did pick this up. He wanted to have some iced coffee at Walmart. This was $4.29. And then when we got to Aldi's, it was $2.99. So, lesson learned again. We should have waited and checked at Aldi's. With the 4th of July coming up, I'm not a huge drinker, but these were on the clearance, and they're like Freezy Pops. So, I thought I would get them, and it was only $5. So, it's like, hey, there's my 4th of July treat. And yes, we did get some Reese's peanut butter cups. They were $5.88, friends. That's high. That's really high. So, you definitely savor them suckers when you eat them. And then we got Reese's Pieces. Randy likes those. Those were $10.98. I like them too, but don't tell him if I eat them. Anyhow, moving on. Got some more bananas because I finished them all. They were 50 cents a pound versus when I got them at 20 cents a pound. And these were $1.23 for them. Got some sweet potatoes this time. They sounded pretty darn good. They were $2.48, and I like to, you know, steam them in the microwave, or even, you know, just boil them and then put a little bit of butter and brown sugar. That's how I usually like to eat them, but this time I'm just going to use a little bit of butter or maybe just some sour cream on them. Never tried these, and I finally decided I'm going to. They looked really good. Double cheese bagels. The reason I got these, because I'm going to do them with savory. I'm going to, you know, like I told you, I fry up my egg with the spinach on it. And then I'm going to have turkey sausage and some cheese on it. That's going to be my breakfast / lunch. Picked up 2 cans of the Hickory smoked Spam, and those were $3.58. These, my friends, are really good. And if you open up a can of baked beans or pork and beans and heat them up and have this next to it and eat it with it, or just pour it over top, your beans over top, I'm telling you, it is the bomb. So good. You will like it. For our pantry in the back, we picked up another pizza sauce, 4 more cans of tuna, and that was $6.24. Man, that tuna is getting expensive. The pizza sauce was $1.64. Picked up a couple of energy drinks, $2.48 for that one. That one looked actually really yummy. And that one's mine. And this one's Randy's. It was $2.50. We did pick up 2 more cans of the Keystone pork and one of the beef. The pork was $8.52 and the beef was $9.98. I did pick up 1 more can of the squash with Vidalia onions, $1.42, and also the seasoned cabbage were $1.42 each. These are going to be really good to use with your canned corned beef and cabbage. It tastes almost like you had gone out and picked up a whole, corned beef and cabbage meal for St. Patrick's Day. Then we have our peanut butter over here. I picked up 1 more of the Smucker's Natural Chunky. That one was $5.84. And they didn't have any of the big ones, so I got 2 small ones of the creamy, and that was $3.64. And then I did tell you, please load up on your fruits because they might be scarce and hard to get. I did pick up mandarin orange and a sliced peaches in juices, and those were both $3.44 each. This is not mine. This is Mr. Randy's. He is a Mountain Dew drinker, which I keep telling him is bad for him. $6.48 for 3, 6, 9, 12, a 12 pack. That's actually cheaper than what their regular price is. I think it's at $3.88 for a 6-pack right now. So that was a better deal to get it like that. Picked up 2 bottles of the French style dressing. Those were $1.97 each. When I went to get them at Aldi's the last time they were out, so I didn't want to chance it. So I picked it up at Walmart this time. Picked up a soy sauce to put back. That was $1.58. And this, my friends, this is actually really pricey. $6.88 for the pure sesame oil. This is what I use when I make our own Chinese food at home. If I want to be naughty and use rice or the ramen noodles, or if I want to be healthy, I will use the rice cauliflower, which the rice cauliflower cooks up just the same as white rice. You could not tell the difference. And my husband is one of those really picky eaters, and I didn't tell him it was rice cauliflower, and he didn't realize it till after, and he really liked it. We did pick up the Slap Yo Mama Cajun seasoning, $3.93 to put that back. Remember to stock up on your spices and seasonings because that really does make the food. You can cook the food like you normally do, and if you didn't put any type of spices in it, it's not going to taste good to your palate, and you're not going to be a happy person or do that little happy dance because you like your food. These are that was everything that we got. Let me finish this. This was everything that we got from Walmart. And what did I pay for that? I paid $148.37 for everything that we got at Walmart. And I know everybody's seeing and not seeing a whole lot of actual meat. It's because I do have a freezer of meat. I don't have a lot, so I don't need to buy a lot of that. This is the stuff that I use on a daily basis or weekly basis or monthly basis, and just things that I'm also putting back. So that's what I'm hoping you guys do too, because if you use something, replace it and also add one more with it if you can. Look for your sales too. Like I said, our local grocery store had these on sale, 4 for $10. That is a steal to get that 4 for $10 right now. And like I've always said, yesterday's regular prices are now today's sale prices. Things are getting hard to get at a decent price, and I'm fortunate that, you know, I don't live really far from a lot of different stores that I can price match for the most part, other than certain things that I end up kicking myself in the butt for that I should have got at Aldi's rather than Walmart. I'm usually the one to tell my husband, no, we'll wait and get it at Aldi's. It'll be cheaper. But, you know, today I just kind of like, okay, we'll just put it in the cart and get it. And part of it was, you know, I'm not fully thinking, you know, my mind is elsewhere. Well, YouTube family, that was my haul, and I do plan on putting up another video, hopefully later on today, if not definitely tomorrow. I think I'm going to do a first aid one, as far as having one ready to grab and go if you need it, and a place where you can keep it, and also to do it on a budget. I know a lot of those items are getting pricey, and to find what you need, just to have it all in one spot is just something good to do. So I do plan on doing that video. I also wanted to share with you another channel that I like to watch, and maybe you want to check him out. His name is John, and his channel is Prepper Nation. I do get a lot of information from him and a lot of people on the chat, which is very nice and helpful. Like I said, the prepping, I did some when I was younger and growing up in a Hispanic family. My mom did have a huge pantry, and when my kids were growing up, I had a little bit of a pantry, not a huge one, but with the way our world is going now, we definitely need to be stocking up and making sure we have some food in our pantry to feed our bellies. And if you have family members, you know that they're not prepping, maybe if you can stock up a little bit extra for them too. But I wanted to thank you again for tuning in, and I will see you in my next video. Until then, I would love a thumbs up, a subscribe, and have a wonderful day. Bye.